This is a continuation of my 70 series showing a great debut album from every year in the 70s from 1970 to 1979. Let's have a look. Good afternoon, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hoping you a great afternoon. It is Friday afternoon. Just got home from work. Wanted to complete this series. No coffee. I had enough coffee today. It is a Pepsi kind of day. As I said in my intro, I had a great time with my 70 series. Tons of views. Awesome comments. I thought I'm going to show a debut album from every year. So only one, so it's going to be 10 albums, but from 70 through to 79. It's not an easy task because there's some fantastic debut albums in the 70s. But I thought it would be a fun way to end my series. I do plan on continuing with the 80s next week. But let's get started here. So from 1970, this fantastic debut album from Black Sabbath. February 13th, 1970. Regarded as one of the true new heavy metal albums, beginning the heavy metal era. Also blues rock, stoner rock, dark lyrics, just fantastic. You got Black Sabbath, The Wizard, Behind the Wall of Sleep, N.I.B., Evil Woman, Sleeping Village, and Warning. It's just a remarkable album. Eerie, creepy, dark lyrics, fantastic riffs, Ozzy's vocals. It's just a wonderful album for sure. From 1971, I went to Canada this time. This is April Wine's debut. If you don't know April Wine, you should. It's on beautiful purple vinyl. Great debut from this band that started in Halifax, Nova Scotia. They then later on moved and based themselves in Montreal. 1971 release. This had the big hit Fast Train on it, sung by Miles Goodwin. But you got Henneman Brothers on here. Jim on vocals, bass, acoustic guitar. Lead vocals on Can't Find the Town and Song for Mary, Winch, and Time. Richie Henneman on keyboards. Dave Henman on vocals, guitar, sitar as well, and lead vocals on Oceana and Page 5. And Miles Goodwin, of course, on vocals, guitar, lead vocals on Fast Train and Listen Mister. He wasn't the main lead singer when this band started out, but he became the lead later on. But amazing debut album by the band. To go from kind of similar, maybe, April Wine, and Foghat from 1972. Foghat's debut album. They released two in this particular year on the Bearsville label. There it is there. I love that label, by the way. You got Dave Peverett on vocals and rhythm guitar. The amazing slide guitarist Rod Price. Tony Stevens on bass guitar and harmony vocals. And Roger Earl on drums. I Just Want to Make Love to You. It's Willie Dixon track. Trouble. Leave Again. Fool's Hall of Fame. Sarah Lee. Highway Killing Me. Maybelline, the Chuck Berry classic. And Hold a Hide In. And Got to Get to Know Him. Amazing debut from this awesome bad Foghat. To go from that, and I'm going to sneeze here. Whew. Had the Glenn Calloway sneeze going on. Excuse me a second here. Okay, let's get back into it. From 1973, Montrose's debut album. Remarkable album. The first to introduce none other than Sammy Hagar, who of course went on to have a great solo career. Van Halen, all that other stuff. This came out in 1973 in October. Um, what can I say about this? Ronnie Montrose, an amazing, amazing guitarist. You got Rock the Nation, Bad Motor Scooter. Sammy's vocals are just amazing. Space Station number 5. I Don't Want It. Good Rockin' Tonight. Rock Candy is another great track. One Thing on My Mind and Make It Last. Just a killer, killer album. This next year I had to show 2. I just had to because they're 2 remarkable albums. Rock-a-Rolla, Judas Priest, the debut album by the band, 1974 release. Wow. What a killer album this is. I have quite a few Priest albums. This is close to my favorite. I'm sorry. It's close to my favorite. It's a remarkable One for the Road, Rock-a-Rolla, Winter, Deep Freeze, Winter Retreat, Cheater, Never Satisfied, Run of the Mill, Dying to Meet You, Hero, Hero, and Caviar and Moss is a great instrumental as well to end the album. Fantastic, fantastic album. I love it. And from the same year, which I got from that box behind me, which way am I pointing here? I'm pointing the wrong way. There we go. Rush's debut. This was my introduction to Rush. This is not the original, obviously. I wore my copy out. This one when John Rutsey was in the band, the original drummer. Released March 18th, 1974. He couldn't tour because he had illness going on. I think it was diabetes that he had. But a great drummer. And he was almost the leader of the band at that time as well. But what a fantastic album. Very Zeppelin-like. Finding My Way, Need Some Love, Take a Friend, Here Again, What You're Doing, In the Mood, Before and After. And if you don't think Alex Lifeson can play guitar, listen to Working Man. Fantastic, fantastic. So I just had to show it. I had to. From 1975, another killer album, Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow, the debut album by Rainbow, released in 1975, obviously. Ronnie James Dio, lead singer, came from the band Elf. Gary Driscoll, the drummer, came from the band Elf as well. Hugh McDowell, cellist, it came from ELO. And then you've got keyboardist Mickey Lee Soul from Elf and bassist Craig Gruber as well. Ritchie would fire most of those except for Ronnie James Dio afterwards, but they put out a banger of an album. Man in the Silver Mountain, Self-Portrait, Black Sheep of the Family, Catch the Rainbow, Snake Charmer, The Temple of the King, If You Don't Like Rock and Roll, 16th Century Greensleeves, Still I'm Sad, which is a Yardbirds cover. Amazing, amazing album. They're just getting better. 1976, Ramones. What's not to love about this album? April 23rd, 1976. Blitzkrieg Pop. Great way to start the album. Beat on the Brat. Judy is a Punk. I Want to Be Your Boyfriend. Chainsaw. Now I Want to Stiff Some Glue. I Don't Want to Go Down to the Basement. Loudmouth. Havana Affair. Listen to My Heart. 53rd and 3rd was a great cover, great track as well. Let's Dance. I Don't Want to Walk Around With You. And Today Your Love, Tomorrow the World. Amazing, amazing debut album. And from that, now this is not the original, this is a 2025 remaster. The Talking Heads 77, the debut album, September 16th, 1977. Big hit, of course, Psycho Killer on this one. Ranked number 290 of the list of 500 greatest albums of all time. 291 on the revisited list. Also included 1,001 albums you must hear before you die. It is a killer album. Love Comes to Town, New Feeling, Tentative Decisions, Happy Day, Who Is It, No Compassion. The book I read, Don't Worry About the Government, First Week, Last Week, Carefree, Pulled Up, and of course Psycho Killer is all mixed in there somewhere. Fantastic stuff. From 1978, one of my hidden gems, and I keep on losing my mouse here, there we go. One of my hidden gems from Dire Straits. Debut album. This is a fantastic album. I've played this one over and over again. This is not the original. This is a remastered. Sometime it came out. I'm not sure when. Down on the Waterlines. Water of Love. Setting Me Up. Six Blade Knife. Southbound Again. The title, the big hit, Sultans of Swing, In the Gallery, Wild Wild West, and Lions. It's just remarkable album. I love it. From Dire Straits. And finally, from 1979, DB52s. I love the sparkly cover on that one as well. And where is my? There it is. 1979, awesome debut. One of the best debuts of 1979 as well, in my opinion. Planet Clear, 52 Girls, Dance This Mess Around, Rock Lobster, the big hit. Lava, then there's a Moon in the Sky, Called the Moon. Then you've got Hero Worship, 6060, 842, and Downtown. Amazing stuff. Yeah, this was a remaster as well from 2025. But there you have it, guys. There's 10 albums from the 70s, 10 awesome debut albums from every year in the 70s. That wraps up my 70s series. Had a blast doing this. Thank you so much. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.